Greetings, people of the world. Today is Sunday, the 25th of May 2025, and I hope you can hear me because the wind is particularly excessive today, but I believe there's a way in to what used to be London House and was recently the Olive School. My adrenaline is peaking right now and I'm feeling a little bit nervous, and there's a few cars that have passed me, but there doesn't seem to be anyone bothered. And there's the way in. I can't go in yet. No, they haven't noticed me. Just go. There was 3 girls walking up. We're not going to hang around, we're going to get in. Yep, there's nobody there. No way. Look at this. You couldn't make this tish up, could you? Let's get in first. Right. Okay, wow. Check this. Give me a minute. I'm going to get my inventory ready. Gloves, etc. I've even brought my zombie blaster, should I encounter any. That looks a very ominous space. We probably don't need the gun yet. Okay, I'm just going to take some deep breaths and steady myself. There we go. These pillars are very reminiscent of the back rooms. It's quite a sparse space. That's almost a tongue twister, if you like. Now, this is the width of the building, so each floor will be as wide as this. So we don't have to stay on this one too long. Look at this deep pit. No way. It doesn't look very deep, to be honest. This must have been the lift shaft. It was as well. Look at that. Wow. That's trippy. Sorry about the camera shake. You can see another floor there. There's some ladders. Let's get an idea of this place in case we need to make an emergency exit. That looks like a vacuum cleaner. That's weird. A standalone vacuum cleaner. I don't think these switches work. Does that do anything? Nope. That's the way in at the side, you see. I don't want my gun to drop out of my pocket. Right, so we've established there's a staircase there. So we'll keep close to this side. That's the new math school that has been built. I think it's part of Newman College. At one time, this was a boys' school, I believe. Was it? Yeah, the Olive School. And before that, it was the job centre. Holy crap, it was as well. I think this was somewhere you came to get free money. Listen to that echo. Echo. I hope there's no one in. I hope this isn't a trap. So we have a stairway over there and a stairway here. Which one should we take first? We'll take this one. Let me check though out the window that no one's about. Give us a second. But I don't want to be seen. There's only a girl passing. We can check on the next floor. Let's go. Operation London House has begun. I just cleared my throat then. I'll edit it out of the video. If someone's in, they'll have heard that because of the echo. I might be mistaken. That might be the school. I'm not sure anymore, but I know this was a job centre once. It was a place you could come in to sign on. It doesn't look like I'm going to be here as long as I first thought. The place has been completely cleared out. There was an article in Blog Preston talking about how this building was going to be converted into apartments. And apparently there's going to be an extra building similar in size and shape built alongside it. Check that out. I hope no one can see me on any cameras. But yeah, it's all been cleared out, which is a shame. There is another video online of this place made by the chap that gave me the heads up, and which is going to be a better video than this one, before it was cleared out. There's the lift shaft again, and we'll go up this stairway. So we're doing a similar routine as we did in, well, the same routine in Ribchester House. Alternating stairways. Check the view. Over there is Lidl, some new apartment blocks, probably about 10 years old now. And behind it, an old cotton mill, Horrocks' mill, I believe, which is also apartments. Everything in this town is being made into apartments. I think they're even making beehives into apartments as well. Have a look on Winkley Square, you'll see what I mean. That's dangerous, check this out. It's not been secured, so I could technically go behind there and jump down. I probably wouldn't live very long if I did, or I'd be seriously injured. Look at that there. Can you hear that echo as well? Wow. Whoa. Hey, I could record some sound effects in here for future music projects. And check that out. A shopping trolley. We really are in the back rooms. At least there's something interesting in here. I should have made that a continuous shot really, shouldn't I? I might go back and do that for another video project. For example, a music video, or that possible Backrooms epic movie I spoke about in the Broughton Farmhouse experience. Someone has removed the pound coin. They must have been desperate for the money. Let's have a virtual shopping experience while we're in here. Let's add these to the basket. So we've got a piece of plastic that stayed in, a hand grip for a bike. So we've placed them in the basket. So this is like one of those computer games that you download from Steam again, where you're virtually shopping. There is one like that apparently. Okay, we've had fun with the B&M Bargains shopping trolley. So we're going to put it back where it was. Okay. What was that? I think the plastic thing that I purchased fell out. So let's go to the checkout. And what was that noise? Could have been a plane. So we'll put the shopping trolley back. We might even purchase this bottle of Tango apple cider, which is probably what it is actually. I can hear someone. It could be voices outside. Sorry, that stopped my virtual shopping experience. It could just be someone shouting outside. Right, we're going to go on to the 4th floor now. I think that's where we're at. Look at these alarms. They won't be any good. No one there. Well, at least we've got a good way of getting out of here in an emergency. I could go to the opposing stairway. Okay. It's a bit like the Matrix as well, where the shooting behind these columns, if you see what I mean. Pow, pow, pow. That's probably not the best sound effect for a gun. As we're a bit higher, let's have a look at the view again. No way, look at that. So over there is Newhall Lane. I forget what the name of this street is, to be honest. But there's a lot of warehouses and headquarters for companies, I believe. Fishwick is over there. There's a park. I haven't been to that park for a while. It's only a small one, but there's some interesting totem poles with statements and quotes from local residents. It's a kind of art project. It would have been good to come in here while there were still rooms in it, really. It is a bit bland. I can definitely hear banging. It could be the wind blowing something. Another lift shaft. Well, another lift entrance rather. Over there, you can see Winter Hill. We'll have a better look at that on the top floor. Okay. That noise must be wind noise. There's something banging. I wonder if there's a way out on the roof. There might be. There is something going on up here. Shit. I can hear something. I can hear a lot of banging. No, it's the wind, it's blowing something. Another shopping trolley. How the hell have they got shopping trolleys up here when there's no lifts? Unless they brought them up at the time when there was. What's this book? Harry Hill's Whopping Great Joke Book. Wow, if I was like ChatGTP, I could read all this and assimilate all his jokes. Do you know something? That's the sign. I'm going to take this. Give us a second. Okay, so that's the Harry Hill joke book bagged up. So I will be my own version of AI, and I will try to assimilate some of the better jokes in there. I suppose there will be some that are funny. While we're on the top floor, I want to take advantage of capturing some of these epic views. Over there is Penwitham, I think. We're kind of in the right ballpark area. And there's a crane. I'm not sure I can capture it because of the focus. I'll have to find something to steady the camera on. This must have been a toilet once. Yes, on each floor, this is where the bathrooms will have been. You can tell by the windows. Let's have a proper look at Winter Hill. Over there, you can see the wind farm. I forget the name of it. There's Rivington Pike. I just hope it's focusing properly. So yeah, this is good. I'm glad I came in. I have been keeping my eye on this place, on and off, so I suppose I may have passed by and spotted that broken window, but the last time I came, the window wasn't broken. The door, that is. So I didn't bother and I kind of went off the idea. And don't worry, we are going to look at that boiler room after I've been down here. So that could also be roof access. I bet there's no way in. Let's have a look at Preston Town Centre. There's the new Exchange apartment blocks. Service charges will be extortionate, no doubt. And is that rain? It was raining heavy over the weekend. Guild Tower, which is also abandoned. Oh, what a view! This is awesome. I hope I'm not filming me and my reflection. I've also had a cold, by the way, if my voice is a little bit hoarse. It's not that bad, I am recovering. Another shopping trolley. This time it's Home Bargains. So we have a BM and a Home Bargains trolley with the pounds removed. And look at the view here. Well, it's the same as the one below, only a touch higher. There's an open window here. Let's get some air. Look at all those asterixes. Are they targeting spots? Oh, this could be where Russia are going to test their new weapon. Oh, and what is that banging? It's probably something on the roof. Let's get another zoom in of the village. Is that Darwin? No, that won't be Darwin. What am I talking about? It's too close, but I don't know where that is. What a shame though I didn't get in while there were still rooms. This is a bit like the office block that I explored, where was it? Next to Avon Park in 2020, 2019. This could be one of the biggest buildings I've been in. Biggest office block anyway. I think the biggest structure I've explored was Operation Car Park. Yeah, and I heard a distinct voice then. Operation Car Park and the associated... Holy shit, you won't, will you? Will you open? What the fuck? I'm not going to force it open. How has it been secured? There's all these screws there, you see. Lots of them. There's no way that's going to open. Damn it. I wonder if there's another way into the roof. Was there anything on that stairway over there? Shit, something is banging. What the hell? I think there's zombies in here. They may be on the roof. Let's have a look over here. Let's run. We'll go down this way, because they could be waiting for me. On the ground floor, the zombies. And they think I'm going that way, so we'll outsmart them. One last look out of this window here. There's lots of builders. Yellow high-vis coats in that building. I'm not sure what's going on with that. But it looks like there's school desks in there. I don't think it's being transformed into apartments yet. Okay, let's go. There's no way on the roof. Sorry about that. We'll have one last look to see if there's any cellar access, but I doubt there will be. Alright. Where was the shopping trolley floor? There was two, wasn't there? I don't think I'm going to be bothered making that long shot. There it is. Now let's keep going, we're done. Kind of underwhelming in a way for a big old building like this. I wish I'd have got in well. There were still rooms. But it is what it is, and I'm happy to have filmed this, to be honest. We haven't recorded any sound effects yet. Let's try. We'll use this stone here, and we can create some kind of drum hit, percussive sound, okay, with the reverb. That wasn't bad. That was quite a good reverb tail as well. What happens if I throw a stone at this pillar? What's the sound effect going to be there? Let's try. We missed, but at least we've got a different sound. Now I've lost the stone. Where are you? You're camouflaged in all this. Really, it's gone. What? There it is. I thought we had some serious backrooms portal there. Right, here we go. Let's see what this sounds like. That was more a rim shot, followed by a snare. Didn't quite have the impact that I hoped it would. Right, enough silliness. Let's go. Let's get out of here. And now I have some percussive sounds for creative future music projects, which eventually I'm going to be making. There's no way out of there because of the metal security feature, hinges. Look at this hole. A miniature portal for a very small creature. Rats, perhaps. Mice and rats can get through. Not that there's anything in here for them, unless they like eating dust. That was a way in once, and what a clever way of securing it, using an old toilet door. Let's go. I'm wondering if this is another one of those failed building projects. That's interesting. I've spotted a key. Seems to be connected to something. I wonder what would happen if I turned it.
Emergency. Dead hand switch.
I can't turn it off.
Activated.
What the hell?
Nuclear.
Even taking the
ballistic
key out doesn't work.
missile
That
launch.
doesn't stop it.
Imminent. Targeting. Moscow.
God.
Russia.
What the
All
hell?
personnel. Evacuate. Launch
Really?
area.
This must have been left over from the Cold War then.
Emergency.
No.
Dead hand switch. Activated.
Who are they? Someone
Nuclear.
cycling past.
Ballistic.
We
Missile
better get out of here
launch.
quick.
Imminent.
So I'm looking
Targeting.
for a cellar, which I don't think there
Moscow.
will be.
Russia.
Damn. Whoa.
All personnel.
And let's look at the building. I'm covered in cameras.
Launch area.
I better run. Really? Shit. Will that turn it off? No, it's all been disabled. No bloody way. It's getting a bit quieter now, the alarm. But, oh, it stopped. It stopped. I think I got away with that. I hope I haven't triggered an international incident of some sort. We'd better get out of here. Honestly. Nuclear weapons in Preston. Wow. Unless it's some kind of test recording. Perhaps it's an alarm that they use for scaring people off. I'm going to put the camera down that way so it's behind me so you can't see what I'm doing, because I need to put all my stuff away now. So we're going to bag up my grip gloves and zombie gun. Yes, which I've done. No, there's nothing to worry about, honestly. What's that strange noise? Is that a plane? I don't know. I think there might be a jet fighter or something making that sound. Right, we've bagged everything up. Right, yeah, we're going to get out of here now. For a moment there, I thought I'd triggered World War III. Let's have a look at this place. The sun's bright today. It's a very pleasant bank holiday weekend. Whoa, check that out. Eurofighter. It's probably on some kind of training exercise. The wind noise is excessive. Whoa, shit. Wow. That spooked me. So, we're going to call it a day. Let's get one last look at the old London house. That will be the first and last time I go in. It looks like it was some kind of nuclear missile control centre with all that on the roof. Perhaps we've been deceived yet again. Anyway, on that bombshell, that's the end of the video. We'll let this car pass. Thanks for watching, and I will see you all on the next exciting adventure. Bye for now.